Good afternoon. I am DeShona Pepper Robertson, but here at the Arts Club, I'm just Miss DeShona, and we're at our last class of the month. And guess what? I'm not alone. I am here with Miss Bernadette, along with Mr. Kevin. And we're gonna have a beautiful last class, a culminating project of all of our classes together. Creative movement, ballet, and modern technique. So let's get started. All right, do you remember these from class number 1? And what did we do? We not only danced the alphabet, but we were our own choreographers. We made up our own dance with our names. So for this last class, we're gonna do it all again. We're gonna make up our names. Once again, did you practice? I believe you did. Kevin, Bernadette, whatever you'd like to play. Our first time when we do our name dance, remember there are 5 different levels. I know you wrote them down. The first one is lying, sitting, kneeling, standing, jumping. Yes? And you have to incorporate all 5 of them when we do our name dance. So recapping, our last class, dance quality and performance only. Are you ready, students? Name dance. Miss DeShona. And M. S. Any qualities you like. D. E. S. H. O. N. And A. And I am Miss DeShona. Now, add a little element to the dance, okay? You've got your name. Now, I would like for us to go a little faster. So maybe the music changes. Not only do I want you to think about going faster, I want you to perhaps think about that it's windy outside. Yeah, so those of you who have flags, let's do our name dance, but have that imagery in our thoughts, okay? So windy and faster. Windy and more staccato movement per beat. Unlike the adagio, the slow movement that we just executed. Okay, so name dance with a little pizzazz. Are we ready? Miss DeShona. Let's go. Miss M. S. D. E. H. Oh! And N. A. Miss DeShona. Now, I hope you enjoyed performing your names as I have enjoyed performing my name. Now, quickly, we've gone over our creative movement. Let's go right into our ballet segment. Remember, our objective was to learn ballet bar exercises and get some strength. So let's find that ballet bar. We'll be right back. We're back. We've got our ballet bar. Remember, you can have a ballet bar, you can have a chair, or you can even have the wall. Whatever you need to have a little support, and we'll recap all that we learned in ballet class. We'll start off with our pliés, which mean to bend. Yes, 4 pliés, and then temps du en croix. En croix was what? Front, side, back, and you remember that? Kevin played that during our creative movement class. Let's hear it again. Ready? And front, side, back, side. That's simply en croix. You're making the shape of a cross. Clear? Alrighty, let's have 4 demi-pliés, shape of the cross and tendu. 4 demi-plies, and shape of the cross in dégagé. And this time I will have a transition, and we'll go to the other side, okay? And demonstrate rond de jambe. Right now, our pliés and tendus, recapping our ballet class, and its objective was to learn how to dance upright, learn ballet exercises, and continue to work on our strength. Ready, Bernadette? 4 pliés. Demi, stretch, demi, stretch, demi, stretch. And here we go. Tendu, press. Press. Again. Demi, press. Demi. And you can add the arms if you'd like. Now, dégagé. Press. And let's stop right here, Miss Bernadette, and freeze. Awesome. Yeah, so we had our pliés, tendus, and dégagés. Now, on the other side, let's work on something else. We worked on rond de jambe, which we make the letter, you got it, I'm not gonna say it again, hint, hint, Miss DeShona. We make the letter D. We did it in our ballet class, and we also did it in our modern class, and we will do them today so you can make sure that you get to practice even without us, okay? So we're at rond de jambe, nice and slow and around, and then we do too fast, and then we reverse it. The same. We did it again in the front, and then I had a transition. We'll stop and go into our grand battement. So this is our ballet bar, a little faster. Here we go, rond de jambe. Front and around. Front, around, close. Reverse, backwards and around. Ha. Third set, let's go. Front and around. And quick. And what about practice? And again, let's go right side. Rond de jambe and around. Letter D, quick. Freeze. Reverse. And press. And third set, navel to the spine. All of those notes you're gonna write down today. Quick. Port de bras practice. Arms low first, high first, fifth, second, and lower, and complete. Yeah, so that was our rond de jambe combination. I had to go to the other side. So thank you for making sure we got our practice in. Our last order of events, let's go to the grand battement. We won't do frappe, but we'll go into the grand battement. Now, I know you guys remember what that was. Grand, which was, is it small, medium, big? Hint, 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 big. That's what grand is. And you had the battement, which was that B word, brush. Just like you did in your tendus, which means to touch, and dégagé, oh, that means to stretch. So in grand battement, we have 3 sets. Port de bras practice, turn to the other side. 3 grand battements, stretch, turn around to the other side, and we're gonna get rid of the bar, okay? Are we ready? Prepare for grand battement, which is a big kick, big brush. Navel to the spine. Let's go, Bernadette and Kevin. Derriere. Second set, brush that foot. And brush, and you can do it with shoes or barefoot. And brush it. Press. And students first, high first, second, and open, transition. Left side, fronty. Back. Now we go back and side. Now say it with me. Front, side. I can't hear you. Now I hear you. Last set, front and side. Derriere. Port de bras practice. 1, 2, 3, breath. Finish with pride. Awesome. Let's get rid of the bar. We have jumped into our modern class, and we will recap. Taking it from the top, we started with roll downs with Mr. Kevin, yes? And what happened is we counted in 4s and then 2s and singles. Remember, the numbers decreased. So we have our palms on the ground and we roll up. And we add a plie and we roll up. Remember, we lift, and this was called an undulate. It is a wave-like movement. You feel me? There we go. From there, we reverse it and we swim out of the water. Understand? And then we cut the counts in half. 2s and then the singles. And we repeat. We have a sharp transition, and then we'll take a break to the front. All righty? So, Mr. Kevin, we're going to have our roll downs. Bernadette may join in. Navel to the spine. You feel confident, beautiful, and strong. Let's begin. Sharply roll down, 4, touch the ground, and up. Inhale, exhale, plie. And in, undulate, wave-like movement with an arch. And up. Chin to the chest, curve. And up. 2s. 1, 2, up. Plie. 2, and up. Sequentially warming up your body. Vertebrae by vertebrae. You got it. Give me single in confidence. Drop, hold. Plie, hold. Undulate, freeze. Performance quality. Press. Up. Reverse. Other side, 4. And up. Add a slight arch if you like a little more. Press. Inhale, exhale for the undulation. Chin to your chest, curve. A letter C in 2 counts. 1, 2, lift the body. 2, 2, arch the body. 3, 2, reverse the body. Single counts. Drop, hold. Plie, hold. Freeze. Again, drop. Up. Press. Up. And freeze and hold. And rest. Every performance is class, is running around. We make it the performance. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's go to our next. We're back with flat back series, taken from the Horton technique. This is our last class. We have all the players here. Yes, Miss DeShona, Miss Bernadette, Mr. Kevin. Today, when we do the flat back series, I need you to think about performing them, just not executing them. We are performing them. How do I do that? I'm glad you asked. First, you need confidence. Navel to your spine. You're going over everything that we learned on weeks 1, 2, and 3. Clear? Long neck. Your ears have energy out. You feel as if you're on the biggest stage that you could even imagine, but bigger. Understand that? Clean lines. And we'll execute it in 3s, just like it's supposed to be. Flat back series from the Horton technique in 3 counts. At the hip, and up. Lead with your forehead, not your chin. Lift up and over. Your arms feel like arrows. You are performing, and sharp. Reaching up and out. Perform. You have to want it. Reaching long. the threes. Over 1, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, over. And up. Don't forget to inhale and exhale. Over. Transition sharp. Over. And up. Over. And reach. Over. And reach. Last set. Over. And reach. Transition to finish strongly. Flat back series. Good job. Good, good, good. Putting it all together. In ballet, we put our pliés together with our tendus and dégagés, and in our modern class, we'll do the same. And I want you to remember our plié combination. Went similar to this. Ready, and? So we'll just demonstrate the pliés first, and demi. Remember, we made the ano, then to the V, then demi or grand, huff and puff. We reverse the arms. And remember, we have to balance the staccato. Down, up, rest the legs. Now, putting it together, we'll have our tendus. Back, and press, navel to the spine, then dégagé. Get the gum off the shoe. Derrière, side, and press, other side press. Okay, do you remember that? That was our pliés, and we're combining them with tendus and dégagés. Again, like I said, this is our 4th class, and we're putting it all together so we can perform it. All righty, Kevin, Bernadette, prepare. Pliés and tendus, modern style. Reverse. And elevate, sharp. Tendu practice in front. And side. And back. And side. Now dégagé is to stretch. Sharp. From the top of the thigh. Let's start from the top. Left side. Look to the left. Look to the right. Remember, confidence is half the battle. Reverse it. Lift long. Lift taller than a giant. Lift and front and side and back and side. Dégagé, it's okay if you fall over. We've just got to find that strength. Slowly, arms down to parallel. Plie softly, just follow along. And lift. Now elevate. Press and complete. Just have your eyes gaze across the room. Lengthen. And that was your plie, tendu, and dégagé, modern style. Now right away, we'll go into the grand battement, no walks, and we'll work on that transition. That transition was a tuck and roll. You have that in your dictionaries. I checked, I peeked. So you want to make sure you underline it or use your highlighter, whatever you need to make sure you know that that's what you learned. It was part of our objective, and we achieved it. So grand battement, give me a funky African beat. Ba ka da boom boom ga, da 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 boom boom boom, ya ka 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 da 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 da. A freeze, contract, lunge, roll over. 5, 6, 7, 8, 5. Excellent. So Kevin just played a wonderful score. Now we'll add what we know. Grand battement en croix. En croix is the shape of the what? Cross. You've got it. It's a math equation. Got there, done that, check. Grand battement is the big kick, and we'll have it. Ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da. Everyone got that? Then right away, frozen like popsicles. No movement. And then I take that back and make the letter C. That's your contraction. I'm gonna pick up the right leg And I'm gonna look like I'm making a P for pepper. One of my last names, Pepper. Make a P for passe. Yes. Take the arms, and however you need to get down to the ground, lunge like a runner. This should feel really good to your spine. Be gentle, tuck in your body, turn around any way you'd like, whatever's comfortable, pop up, hop up, do whatever you can, then we go from there. Yes, remember each class is about 20 or 30 minutes, and we're getting it all in. However you need to come up, just come up however you'd like to, okay? So grand battement, front, side, back, side, modern style with the sharp transition. Frozen like popsicles. Remember, the imagery is half the battle. Remember that. Frozen like popsicles mean that my spine is nice and long. Then make the letter C with your back, go to the runner's lunge, and then we tuck and roll. Are we ready for grand battement, modern style? We're almost done. Let's do this. Hop, hop, sharp, front, side, big kick, frozen like popsicles, drop, hold, and other side, left, hot, press, you got it, frozen like popsicles, strong, contract, hold, and hold. There we go, grand battement. All righty. We are getting to the home stretch. We are almost at our last combination. And boy, is it a good one. We'll have our very beginning, which was the plie combination we did with Mr. Kevin in our modern class, but we used a different music. It was more adagio. Remember the adagio was the slow movement? We had imagery of an elephant's trunk, yeah, or an eagle's wings. Kevin's gonna change the music because he can, and it changes what we do. So we'll work more in a staccato sense. We'll just do the very beginning first. Clap, break, shot, freeze. So you see, it was different from the slow and lyrical. Now it's sharp, and Kevin is making it tough. So we've got to move. Let's do it once again, and we'll add on. So the very beginning is our plie. You make the diamond shape. The knees are over the big toes and beyond. Understand that we are having fun, but we're also using great technique. Yeah, the knees must go over the toes to prevent injury. Navel to the spine. You feel nice and long and confident. That's half the battle, remember? As I clap, my palms go right in the center of my chest, my pecs. And then lift, break, and break. Sometimes the force takes you off. That's okay. Plie. And add that clap, breath and breath. Now before, when we did the elephant imagery, no more. Yes, you're just wiping out. And then big jump, lower end. Big jump, lower end. Then from there, we've got those walks. Remember those sassy walks we had in grand battement at our class number 3? I remember. Yes, but we got to shorten them a little bit, okay, Mr. Kevin? And we want to feel like we're frozen like popsicles, yes? So I step and switch and step and switch, step and switch and step and switch. And then I do a little improvisation. I get to be my own boss. Improving is simply moving your body in which you would like it to go. And then we start the combination. Again, we don't switch sides or anything. In your mind's eye, close your eyes. Use the guided imagery. This is your math equation. The claps happen twice. One and break. Plie and break. I go to the right. I go to the left. I big jump, touch the ground, and I freeze like a popsicle. I walk forward and switch. Side, switch. I make a square, switch, side, switch. And then I get to become the choreographer and the creator that I love to be. And we do the combination once again. Open your eyes. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Breathe in confidence, let the nerves go. We're gonna do this combination. This is our huge combination. And in your improv, if you're a little nervous during your improvisation, Kevin knows. He's been knowing me for a long time. I've been nervous when I do some things. What you want to do is go with what you know. You've already performed your name. You can add your name dance to that portion of our modern combination. Understand that? There's ways to do everything in our dance class. It's things that you already know. So let's just put that in there. If you forget what to do, or if you're a little shy, or if you're uncomfortable, just do what we've been practicing from our first session, which was our name dance with Kevin Anderson. Okay? So here we go. Performance quality only. You can pick a stage. And let's go. Hot, hot. Big. Press, press, jump. Walk it out. Improv. Again, one. Hot, hot. Circle. Big jump. Hit it. Wall front. Improv. Hot, hot, hot. That's class. Well, there you have it. Our sessions 1, 2, 3, and 4 at the Arts Club at Dayton Metro Library. I hope you had a wonderful time with Miss DeShona, Miss Bernadette, and Mr. Kevin Anderson. Never forget what we did in our first class. You guessed it. It was our creative movement class. It was basically introducing you to movement that you already do and usually do it every day. Our second class was our ballet technique. Remember, we used the bar, but at home, you can use any device that you'd like. Modern class with Mr. Kevin. We worked on flat backs and similar movement that we worked in ballet. Yes, this not so diverse. There's a lot in common with both techniques of modern and ballet. A lot of times in modern, you'll see us do a lot more floor work. A lot of times in ballet, you'll see a lot of upright movement. For our last class, we put it all together. It was a culminating class of introduction to dance, creative movement, choreography, modern class, and ballet class. I can't thank you enough for joining us at the Arts Club, and I can't wait to see you next time. Thank you so much, Ms. Bernadette and Mr. Kevin. I'll see you later. I'm Miss DeShona. Bye.